Second form in the intermediate series is Pyung Ahn Yi Dan. Attention, bow. Ready, stance. Miss Amy Ashworth, one of my black belt assistants, will demonstrate it move by move, and then we'll break down the self-defense applications. First move, look left, double defense, high and outside defense, uppercut, slide back, and do side punch. Look, shift to a cat stance, double defense, punch, slide back, and side punch. Look right, step up left, cross over to cup and saucer, side kick, bottom fist, center chop, center line chop, block spear hand ki. Three-quarter spin middle chop, 45-degree angle chop, 135-degree chop, 45-degree angle chop. Outside defense, twist jab, kick, punch, block jab, kick, punch, reinforced outside defense. Three-quarter spin low, knife hand, 45-degree angle high, low, knife hand, 45-degree angle high. Return back center. Okay, attention bow. Okay, now I'll break down the self-defense applications with my assistant, Mr. Perigo. The Pyung Ahn Yi Dan has a lot of advanced movements because this is the first form that you're getting into doing two things at once, two defenses going at the same time. Now, originally, many years ago when I was first taught, it was interpreted, and also I've seen in a lot of magazines, that when you're having two defenses going at the same time, that there must be two people attacking you exactly at the same time. I feel like that's probably improbable from a standpoint that it's very difficult for two people to simultaneously attack you at the same time unless they say, okay, 1, 2, 3, attack. Because in a multiple attack situation, usually individuals are moving spontaneously at you from different directions at different times. So basically, I interpret the forms just a little differently. The first move of the form, first of all, anytime you'll see the hands like this in a lot of the different katas, not just the Taekwondo katas, but the Okinawan, the Japanese, the Chinese. This is called a cup and saucer. In the cup and saucer, many times, if somebody grabs you and you bring your hands to your hip bone in the wrist lock position, you're locking the hand in right here where your hip bone is. This is where your center of gravity is. This is where you're strongest around your center. So a lot of times you can be preparing for a move, or you can have the person in a wrist lock position. If I raise this hand up, it raises him perfectly up for the strike to the side of the neck. Then you have this particular movement where you're coming from here into here. So if somebody grabs you and you shift to a cat, and you immediately raise it up and you step out to a back stance, you have the strike right to the side of the neck. The second movement in the Korean version, I'm doing the Japanese version first, is a strike here and then a strike back to here. So a very fast, repetitious self-defense sequence would be 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in. Second interpretation, the Taekwondo interpretation, if somebody's punching you and all these work, can block, this hand being up here can be the preparatory move for the next move, where you grab the person, pull them in, and shoot an uppercut punch to the chin, slide back, and then attack with a side punch. So we have two different nice self-defense moves from this to this. Once again, I'll break it down. Wrist throw, up, strike, strike, strike. Second one, block, grab, punch, shift back, and side punch. Okay, the same thing comes to the rear. So if you can do it against the right punch, you must have to be able to do it against the left punch. So if somebody grabs you left, and you shift here, you have the same sequence of moves. Up over the head, exposing the neck area, coming across, and then back up to the head. This can also come there. The second interpretation, the Taekwondo version, or Tang Soo Do, punch, and then step and do the side punch. The next sequence of movements are here, to here, to here, and side kick. I'd like to demonstrate that from this angle. Somebody grabs you, you're coming set. If I step back and turn sideways, this way, I already put him down. As I turn him in here, see the hand comes here, which represents me grabbing his hand. But when I bring up to my left hip, and load up for a kick and load up for a strike. I'm able to simultaneously strike to the knee and strike to the side of the neck or the head. But primarily the self-defense move is here, here. If you want, you can kick the back leg if it's closer. For a lot of people, always ask me, well, how do you side kick and bottom fist at the same time? Because the leg is longer than the arm, and primarily the self-defense application would be shorter range kicking. It's a very devastating movement. So after you do the movement here, 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 you turn and go to the center chops. And the center chops, I'll do at this angle. If you're doing a left hand in front center chop, it's going to be against a left punch. Here, here. If you're doing a right hand in front center chop, it's against a right punch. Left,